guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about my favorite jewelry pieces, basically the ones that I've been using the most lately, and a little bit like a mini review of some of them. There's a few pieces that I got quite recently, specifically one that I got for Christmas, that I got a few questions that I really want to talk about because I am very much in love with it. So yeah, today's video is going to be all about jewelry, but it's not going to be my collection or even the favorite ones that I have in my entire wardrobe, but the ones that I've been using the most. I would say that from November until now, and I'm the type of person that I use things consistently through seasons. So I feel like during summer and during spring I was using specific pieces that I'm not really reaching for right now, and it's definitely refreshing when I switch some things, specifically more when it comes to earrings and necklaces. But right now I can say that there's a few pieces that I stick to for most part of the year that are the ones that I wanted to talk about. I know that many don't really consider watches as jewelry, but I kind of do because the ones that I have are quite dainty and I would even consider them as bracelets. So I do want to start with the watch that I got for Christmas, and it's the Panthère watch in the mini size. So this was a Christmas gift from my fiance Polo to me, and this is the mini Panthère watch in the stainless steel. And I haven't had this one long enough to make like a full proper review on it, but since Christmas I have not really taken it off. I shower with it, I use it every single day, and I absolutely love it. And I actually had this watch on my wishlist for around 5 years now. So besides what I say right now today, I'm definitely gonna use it for the next 6 months or so, and then I can give a proper and more informed review on it. So far it's been just less than a month, so I'll just give you my first impressions and how I've been liking it. So as I said, this was on my wish list for around 5 years, and every time that I would go to the store I would try it on in any size that they got. I was for a really long time hesitant between the small and the mini. The reason that I was thinking about the small is because they have the two-tone one, and that is not actually made on the mini. But I ended up deciding that the mini was probably going to be the best size for me because all the watches that I have are around this size, and I think are the ones that look the most proportional. They are a little bit more subtle and comfortable, and you kind of feel them as a bracelet or jewelry. So far I've been absolutely loving it, and it was actually quite hard to find. I would always go to the store and try to find this one in stainless steel. They would usually have the gold version or the small sizes, but the mini one in stainless steel was always sold out. So the fact that Polo was able to manage to find it for Christmas for me was such a sweet and thoughtful gift, because he had to go and look into my bags for my contact info of my essay, ask for this, and they had to order it because they didn't have one. So I had only been able to see this one in person a few times and only tried it on once. So actually when I saw the red bag under the tree, I was not really sure that it was going to be this one because I knew that it was hard to find, so I thought that it was the Justin Clue. But now this is off the wish list and I like it way more than I thought. I haven't switched it for another watch since that day, and I've been loving it so much. So originally I was set on the gold one, but the gold one retails for around 23,000 euros, and being realistic, I don't think that I'm going to do that. So if I ever get the gold version, it would have to be something vintage or pre-loved, and it would have to be like a really good deal. Doesn't really matter if I have to fix it or do something to it. It is quite a high price point for the gold one, and I love mix and matching my jewelry, so this specific one with diamonds looks beautiful. So I'm very much in love with it, and I couldn't recommend it enough for anyone that really likes small watches. You can shower with it and I have no problems with that. Like, I take baths, pools, whatever, skiing. Like, it's a very hard wearing watch and you don't really have to worry about it. Another piece that I got recently that I haven't really taken off since the day that I got it is my diamond tennis bracelet, and this is from Spiritual Gloss. I decided to upgrade quite recently. I used to have the 2 carats and this one is actually 7 carats. The difference is that one is natural diamonds and this one is lab grown. First of all, besides being a little bit more sustainable, it's definitely more affordable and you can go for bigger stones. I ended up going for yellow gold because it's what mix and matches best with pretty much anything. Also never take it off, and it's my stack on my left hand. And as for rings, I used to be someone who loved to wear many rings on one hand. Lately I feel like one is enough, but this comes and goes between seasons. Probably during the summer I'm gonna be wearing a lot more jewelry, but on my left hand the only one that I use is my engagement ring, and I usually get a few questions about it, and it's basically an oval stone. I'm gonna show you a few close-ups, but it's set in yellow gold and it's an oval stone. I think it's quite obvious that your engagement ring is going to be your most used jewelry piece, but I cannot emphasize enough how much I love the ring he chose. It was so thoughtful that he was able to nail down the shape, the right size, because I didn't want anything to be too overwhelming either. So in my opinion, it's the perfect size and he knew exactly what I wanted, and he was so thoughtful when he designed this. So yeah, this is what I wear on this hand. And on my right hand, I use my Cartier Justin Clew, and this is actually the thin version. The regular one was a little bit overwhelming on my finger. This one is in size 52 and I use it on my middle finger. I also have the love ring also on the thin version, but with this one I just love the contrast of the jouk with the love bracelet. I don't know, for me it works really well together. I used to have my love bracelet on this hand, but I didn't want it to keep clashing against the watch, so I switched it hands after I got it repaired, and I'm gonna explain a little bit about how it's been after taking it to repair to the store. But for the jouk, I do want to note some things, that it's always snatching things up like sweaters, coats, and it does pull them, so I would be a little bit mindful with that. I actually have a full video between the love ring and the jouk in case anyone is interested to see which one is best for you, because they are both beautiful. I love them both and I feel like they're both worth it. But if you put them side by side, I think the love is a little bit more comfortable to use. But the jouk for me is such an interesting and beautiful piece that I would definitely consider getting the bracelet. Now that I don't really have issues with my love bracelet, I would consider getting the jouk, specifically with the little diamonds on the head and on the nail. And about my love bracelet, at the end of last year I actually had so many issues with it. The bracelet fell off not once but twice, and I was actually having to tighten it every single day or even once or twice a day. I actually had the screw thing on my bags because I was constantly trying to check if it was a little bit loose because I could constantly feel it clicking. I took it to the store at first and they told me that it was fine, that it was normal that I had to tighten it so often, until I switched essays and they told me that no, it was not normal. So I sent it for repair. They kept it for a few months. They changed the system, so now when you screw it in you can feel little clicks, so it feels definitely safer. And from the day that they put it on my arm again, I have not had to tighten it once. So it's been months that I have not touched it and it's been perfect. So besides the fact that I was a little bit pissed and also worried that I was going to eventually lose it if I kept wearing it, because I literally took it off. I was just scared that I was going to be walking on the street and I was gonna lose the bracelet, and it's a very, very expensive bracelet. To just be so scared when you're wearing it, that I'm so happy that now it's all fixed and I don't have issues with it. And it's also a piece that I just never ever take off. Like, I don't find the need to, and I have it with my grandma's bracelet. So this, it's brandless. I don't have a way to link it. No idea where it was made, but it's basically a gold Cuban chain with sapphires. She passed it on to me and since then I just don't take it off. I adore it. Actually, quite recently I had it shortened because it was a little bit long for me, but I definitely saved the links that I took off because I definitely plan to have this piece as something to pass down and a forever piece in the family. Now, having switching on and off between two pairs of earrings and two different necklaces, one of them you're probably gonna know that it's going to be the Van Cleef Alhambra vintage in the onyx. I use it so much that I've actually considered getting it in another color or another metal. The one that it's solid gold or with little diamonds seems to be probably a very good option for me, and I try them on every time that I go into Van Cleef. I love it so much. And this one and the mother of pearl in the sweet size are pieces that are always on me. I rotate them often, but I really like to use the mother of pearl one more during the spring and summer, and this one a little bit more during fall winter, but also I interchange them depending on the outfit. But I think I would absolutely love the guilloche or the malachite, so it's something that maybe I have to consider this year. I just don't know if I would rotate them enough to add another one or if I'm good with the onyx and the mother of pearl. The other necklace that I love to use and that probably needs another clean is this is the Lena necklace from Idyl, and from all the Idyl pieces that I have and I tried, the Lena is absolutely my favorite because it's pretty easy to stack with pretty much anything and I wear it a ton. Sometimes I prefer to wear it alone, same as for example today that I prefer to use the Van Cleef one by itself, but the Lena is definitely one of my favorite pieces, and I actually kind of wish that they made it with a little bit of bigger diamonds. It would be such a statement piece by itself. I know that they have been doing higher end pieces lately and I absolutely love them, so I might consider checking them out, but this one is for sure the most used one that I have from them. Now, when it comes to earrings, there's a few things that you need to know, and the first one is that I really like comfortable earrings because I am very lazy. I don't love taking them on and off because if not, I'll just not use them. So lately on rotation, I've been having these ones from Spiritual Gloss, which are lab-grown diamond studs. They are 1.5 carats each, and I think they're the perfect size for them to be the everyday type of earrings. And they have little stoppers on the back, so they never hurt when I'm sleeping. They're super comfy. I can shower with them. I just have not taken them off since the day that I put them on, so that's how it's going basically. I do this very often. So if you see me repeat jewelry, it's because if I put something on, there needs to be a specific situation for me to switch for something else. I love these ones. I would definitely recommend them, and the 1.5 for me it's the perfect size, but they have smaller and bigger options. In case you want to go for natural diamonds, they also have that option. And the other pair of earrings are from my other grandma, and these ones also have no brand, and they are these little gold hoops. I got them passed down and I absolutely love them. They kind of give me Cartier vibes because they have quite a similar design in that sense. I really appreciate pieces that were passed down to me and I use them a lot, and these ones are just very subtle, beautiful gold hoops, and I just really love them, so I use them a lot. For me, when it comes to jewelry, I try to stick to pieces that I know that I'm gonna wear a lot and that I could for 1 year straight use them and not get tired of them, that they will not clash with outfits. So very classic, subtle, comfortable pieces more than anything. So I also switch from pearls in and out, depends on the outfit of the season. But for now, I would say that these ones are the ones that I've been gravitating the most towards too. There's a few pieces, as I said, on my radar, like the gold version of the Panthère watch, the Duke with diamonds, and trying other Van Cleef pieces. I've been also considering if I would love the motif bracelet, but I am not sure about that. I would have to try it on, but if it was the case, I think it would have to be my switch size because the vintage ones are a little bit big and it could feel a little bit like an overwhelming piece. But I don't know, I need to go into the store, try them on, and really set on the ones that I specifically want. And as for the review for the watch, if there's any questions or anything that you want me to focus on while using it this couple of months, in case anyone has been interested in getting it, let me know and I'll make sure to give a full in-depth review about it. I'm obviously gonna be checking out for scratches and all of that, but for me these pieces are meant to be worn. So where is going to happen, yes or yes, they're on your arms. But for me right now, it looks perfect, so no scratches yet. And as I said, I don't really take it off. I do shower with it. So I got a few questions on the unboxing if you could shower with it or take a bath, and they told me yes at the store, and I've been doing it and it's been fine. So this was today's video. I know that I'm usually a little bit more focused on bags, fashion, or vlogs, but I've been very into jewelry lately, so if you want to see later on maybe a full collection or my watches, let me know in the comments, or if you have questions about any of the pieces that I just shown. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'm gonna leave you 2 videos right here in case you want to check them out. Thank you and see you on the next one. Bye!